Well, I think we are live, Guy, and happy Monday to you if you're watching this. This is our Monday live sprint, motivational Monday message, Guy. I'm so super excited. As many of you know, this is the last 2 days. If you're watching this today, January 30th, you've got today and tomorrow till the end of January. And Guy, I know we've talked a lot about those people who kicked off the year. They were running strong. Weekend, this many stopped doing it. 2 weeks in, this many stopped doing it. By the end of January, upwards of 40% of people who had set out for a goal have already, decided maybe this year isn't for them and they'll wait around till next year.
They'll do it next year.
Yeah. Blows my mind. I think one of the biggest things and the most critical things that I want to talk about on this message, you mention it all the time, and it's taking care of the little things, and the big things take care of themselves. And I think what a lot of people fail to realize when they have this big, hairy, audacious goal that they set out at the beginning of the year is they forget that it's the sum of a bunch of little activities that you do consistently, relentlessly consistently throughout the whole year, the whole month, the whole week, the whole day, that sum up to helping you achieve these goals. And if you haven't gotten to your goal here the first month in on the year, that's okay. You're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be maybe 1/12 of the way there, maybe 1/14 of the way there, because we know it's not linear. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't even know how to answer that from the aspect of if people are quitting, because that's what they're doing. Let's call it what it is.
It is quitting.
They quit on themselves. And the sad thing is a lot of people can't look in the mirror and take that responsibility on for themselves. We're switching things up a little bit for the rest this year and talking about how Monday is going to be our motivational Monday. I was out walking this morning at 5 a.m. Here in Colorado. It was snowing. It was -11 when I was walking, and I didn't feel it at all. I was dead set, determined to get my walk done. And something just resonated with me, and it was talking about change. We're always experiencing change, and we should embrace it. Every day of the year, there's something changing. Our world is changing. Our thoughts change. Sometimes our habits change. And is it for good, or is it a hindrance against me? I think what we really have to look at is progress. That's what's going to determine if change is working for me. If I'm moving forward. I left footprints. 4 miles. I left footprints. I was taking one step after the other. I was moving myself forward, and feeling warm and motivated to get into the day. And I get home and I'm in the warmth of the house, and I sat down and I started getting cold because I stopped moving.
That's right.
And I got back up and I was like, I got to keep going. I've got all these tasks, all these things that have to get done within our business, within the household. And I just want all of us to know that we've got to keep moving forward. We've got to look at that progress. Yes. And here we are, 30th day of January. Yep. Right? There's 31 days in January. There's 2 days left. Yep. And we talk about change has happened. What has our progress been over these last 30 days? Yep. We have an affiliate program, right? We made change. We made an announcement. There's change to the affiliate program. Yeah. One direct referral to the premium solution of LFI.
Yep. It's not more than that.
That's change. And who's done that? Yeah. I know there's quite a few people. I know there's a hell of a lot more people who have not. Yep. And when things change for you, things change for you. Yeah. They'll change. And this is where an activity level or where things need to be put in on a serious aspect to see where my progress is going. We're no longer going to be interested in what we do.
We're going to be obsessed, right?
We're going to be obsessed with what we do.
That's right. That's right. So look, in closing, and Guy, you mentioned it, it's about measuring progress. If you're here at the end of January and you're watching this, maybe you're new to watching this, take an opportunity to look back over the last 30 days in your life and ask yourself, how far have I come in making progress to where I want to go? And if you have an idea of where you want to go and you're not getting there, that's okay. That's okay. The first step is measuring it, looking at the progress and realizing the distance that you've come and how much further you still have to go. But it's all results based. Guy, to your point, if you're the person who's already thrown in the white towel, if you've already waved the white flag, if you've quit, and that's truly what it is, you failed to realize that you've gotten results. And those results may not be exactly what you wanted, or maybe you're already meeting your results or exceeding your results, but they're results nonetheless. And your amount of activity and action and where you're spending your time, energy, and effort is driving those results. So if you don't like the results that you've gotten, you don't quit, Guy, right? You learn from that and you make a change. And you say, okay, maybe I got my 1 referral this month, but I was really hoping for 2. What can I do differently when I reflect on the results, on the progress that I've made to make it differently? And I think your analogy of the walk this morning is so amazing, because you can actually take a look back into the footprints in the snow and say, there's the progress that I've made. There's the progress that I've made. And if you want to continue to see those results, you continue to go and do that every morning, guys. It doesn't get more complex than that. This is the thing, Guy, that I think blows my mind more than anything. Like, success truly is easy if you're willing to put in and run a simple process. And most people look beyond that or make it more complex than it needs to be, or try and reinvent the wheel. The reality is, find out what activities are going to generate the result that you're looking for, then do those activities. If you're a Shuffle affiliate and you get on the calls, we can talk about the activities you need to do. We'll paint you the roadmap to get there. All you need to do is take, as Guy said, and put one foot in front of the other. So, Guy, from me over here at LFI, I want everybody to finish the month strong. You got 2 whole days left. I mean, it's Monday morning. The end of the month is Tuesday at midnight, so there's a lot of time to accomplish everything you want to accomplish. And in fact, this is almost the best time to do it. If you're one of those people who's gotten so much stuff done before you've had to leave for a trip, or before some deadline has hit, maybe it's like getting your whole paper written the day before it's due, like, now is the time to get into action. So, Guy, I'm going to throw it over to you to close this thing out, and then we'll open this room up for our inner circle.
Hey, there's not much more to that.
Yeah.
Those footprints showed that I made progress. I can look back on them and say that I took one step, another step, and I continued moving forward. I didn't stop. They just, the footprints didn't disappear. I could measure that, and I could see that I was moving forward. There's a lot of things that we can do in our business to look at that progress and make sure we're moving forward. As we've also talked about, here's an invite. We do have our networking event. We are modernizing and drastically improving what digital networking looks like. So if you've got people who need to know about this, invite them to it Wednesday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If people are looking for ways to connect with others, to find more customers, clients, people to work with, make sure you invite them in. And that's how it's going to grow, is you taking the action of inviting and watching that network grow. So from us over here at LFI, it's your Monday motivation. Knock out the rest of your day, knock out your week, move forward, watch that progress happen. Have a good one. Take care.